All right, once again, good evening, everybody. My name is A.A. James. So we are in the market watch of Dazzly FX, okay, where we look at few trainings, all right. Then we look at the analysis, potential setups, then macroeconomic view for the week, and general questions and answers. Those are the things we're going to be looking at, okay. So, but before I progress today, I'll be teaching us something very, very, very important, and that is journaling. Okay, that is journaling. Now, most of the time, people do not really understand the importance of journaling. Let me delete everything, for example. People don't understand the importance of journaling. Okay, let's say, for example, your strategy is divergence. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. If this is divergence, before you take any trade, you have rules, you have criteria, and you have a checklist. So what you're going to do is this. You will record every trade. And why do you even record the trade? Because if you don't record the trade, you will not be able to know where you are making mistake. You will not be able to know where you are getting it wrong. You will not be able to know what works for you. On what time frame do you make most of the money? On what asset do you make most of the money? On what pair? Do you make money on major pairs? Do you make money on minor pairs? Do you make money on exotic pairs? It's not that you just wake up, I like to trade gold. You see somebody on YouTube trading gold. You see somebody trading euros or GBPs. This one has plenty pips. No, that's absolutely wrong. The way in every business you take record. Somebody bought toothpaste, 10 naira. Somebody bought biro, 15 naira. Why are you taking record of those things? You want to know at the end of the month if you made profit or not. If you do not make profit, how would you know if you are not keeping record? There is no way you would ever know if you are not keeping record. So the same thing when it comes to Forex market. If you are not keeping record, you are a gambler. Yes. If you are not keeping record when it comes to Forex market, you are a gambler. Because you are thinking, how many people keeps record when it comes to betting of football match? People don't really keep record about that. You just see them piling up papers. One odd. I mean, is it sure odd? I don't even know how they say those things. So they just keep trying their luck. They keep trying their luck. They keep trying their luck, having no idea what's going to happen. But when it comes to trading, because trading is business, you have to keep record. On this one, I risk 1%. On this trade, I risk 0.5%. On this, I risk this. On this, I risk that. All right? So that is how you should approach trading. Approach trading as a business. Okay? So I'm going to be showing us very briefly. It's not going to be taking time. Let's say within 15 minutes, I should be done. Okay? So how do I set up a trade journal? All right? I believe every one of you have a Google account. That means Gmail. If you have a Gmail, all right, this is what you should do. Just simply go to your Gmail. Okay, when you get to your Gmail, just let's do this. So this is Google Sheet. All right, this is Google Sheet. When you get to Google Sheet, you see what we call blank here. There are quite a number of things that I've already written down here, but let me not use them. Let me use a fresh one. This is blank. Click on blank. Just like Excel. Just like Excel. Okay, guys, before I go further, this is our YouTube page. If you have not subscribed, Dazzly FX, if you have not subscribed, kindly do so, all right, at the end of the class, or if you're watching the replay, kindly click on the subscription button, all right, click subscription button and turn on the notification button also, okay? So let's continue. So this is what we have. You can either use it on your phone or use it on the system, on the laptop. All right. You can either use Google Sheet or you use normal, what do you call it? What's the name of this guy? Excel. Okay, the difference between this one and Excel is that this automatically saves. All right, so even if you don't have the system with you, when you open your mail somewhere else, you can always have access to it. That's the advantage of this one. All right, so you can come to this place and type in, let's say let me use moving average. Moving average journal. Good. So this is moving average journal. Okay, so the first thing you want to type here, okay, your serial number. Okay, now let's do that here. The assets. No, let's do serial number here. Okay, then you have your asset. Then you have your date. You have your time. Okay, you have your order. Hope you guys are following. All right. So you have your assets, you have your date, you have your time, you have the order, you have the entry. Okay. Then you have the stop loss. Now, this is 1, let's say 2, 3. All right. So you extend it towards, let's even leave it at 32. Okay. So what else do we need? What else do we need? Let me unmute, what's his name? Let me unmute Mr. Michael. Okay, Mr. Michael, if you're not in a noisy environment, you can unmute yourself. Okay, so we have the entry here. Okay, you have the stop loss as the price. Then you have the pips for your stop loss here. Okay. All right. Then that's what they call P and L. Okay. Then no, let me put a target. No, P&L is okay. Then we have RR. Okay, just follow me, guys. Just follow me. Then we have link before, then link after. Okay, then we have remark. Okay, so basically this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like basic. If you don't want to do any too many adjustments or what have you, you understand. This is just how it looks like. Okay. So now let's take for example. So let's let me remove this. Let's say your strategy is a moving average cross, simple moving average, and exponential moving average. All right. So let's say the simple moving average you have is 20, or let's do 21. 21 simple moving average, and that is let's use a thick line for that. Okay, good. Then your EMA, let's make that to be red, and then we can keep that at 9 or 10. Okay, so let's say this is your strategy. Anytime price crosses below, you sell. When price crosses above, you buy. Very simple strategy, right? Good. So now you have an opportunity here. Look at this guy. There was a cross here, but the red line didn't cross the blue line. This is where the market crossed. Look at it here, right here, where my mouse is. Okay. So now, if you're going to be entering there, all right, so put your line there. That's the particular red line. Okay, good. So now, what will you write? That particular date, look at it down here, is Monday, 17th July. All right, so you come here. Okay, I didn't include something here. Let me include something here. The day. So this asset is what? AUD USD. AUD USD. It's a Monday, right? It's a Monday. And the date is what? 17th July. Okay, 17th July. Then let's check it. What time? 18:00. That is 6 p.m. So you can either write 6 p.m. okay, or you write 1800, whichever one. order. Are you buying or selling? We're selling. It's a sell. Okay, so good. Your entry. What's your entry? So now let's take this out. So this is your entry. Okay, you are entering at the close of the red candle, which is this one. That's if this is your strategy. Hope you guys are following. So now that will be what? 68,164. Okay, 0.68164. All right. So what's your stop loss? It depends on you. I don't know what your strategy for stop loss is. Okay. So let's assume that above the red line is your stop loss. Okay. Or some people like to use a fixed stop loss. This is 4 hours. So maybe 50 pips can be your stop loss, or 40 pips. Let's just say. Okay, let's do 40 pips. This is 40 pips. Correct. What did I do? Sorry, excuse me. Let's see, price range. Okay. So 40 pips from here. Okay. So 40 pips is what? 68,570. Do you see it? 68,570. So that's the stop loss. 0.68570. Okay. So how many pips is that? That's 40 pips. Okay. So now, guys, what is your target? Your target can be maybe 1:1, 1:2. Let's say you're targeting 1:2. That's 80 pips. All right. So this is 80 pips. So where would 80 pips be? This is 80 pips. You see, market went up. Let me now place this here. So this was your entry. Okay. Let me remove all this. I'm showing you how to journal, guys. So this is 40 and this is 80. Okay. So market almost came to your stop loss, but market didn't get there. You understand? Market didn't get there. So nice. So now this particular trade went your direction. You entered and you made 80 pips. All right. That is 1:2. Very simple trade. Okay. So you just come back to this place. Your P&L is going to be 80. That's your profit. It's going to be 80. Then your risk to reward is 1:2. That's what you're going to write. Okay. So then before the, okay, let me do this. Good. Look at this. This was before the trade happened. All right. Let me even bring it here. Yes. This was before the trade happened. You can do alternate S to copy the link. Alternate S, see it. You have copied the link. You can also come to this picture icon here. You see, download image, copy link. You are copying link because you want to paste the link somewhere. If you are posting it in the Telegram group, you can just copy image directly. All right. But you are copying the link because you want to post the link in your journal. So copy link. It will show here. So now look at it. You put it here, Control V. All right. That's the link before. Then let's see the link after. Good. So this is the link after. Alternate S again. You have the link after. You said expand. Okay. So that by the time you are reviewing at the end of a particular trade session, maybe at the end of the day or at the end of the week or at the end of the month, when you are checking your account, all right, if you click on this, you see, this is before. Oh, market broke here, but this is where the red line crossed the blue line. Okay, this was my entry. Oh, I see. You understand? Then so after that, what happened? What happened at the end of the trade? Did I win? Okay, I see. Market almost reached 1 point something, but it went back into my stop loss area. So if you are the type of trader that breaks even after 1:1, you would have lost this trade. Yes, the trade would have given you a little heart attack or something if you are not strong enough. Okay, but at the end of the day, so the essence of you saving the link is that apart from seeing your journal that you won, you want to see how did you win. How did you win? So next time you will know that, okay, I'm not supposed to enter here. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to do that. That's the essence of backtesting. Sorry, that's the essence of journaling. Then you put whatever remark you want to put here. You get? Okay, so let's say market crossed. Okay, let's do it. Red line crossed the blue line with a small red candle. So there was no strong momentum. Okay, momentum immediately. Okay, so this is it. All right. So now, red line across the blue line with a small. The crossing was done. Let me take this out. The crossing was done by a small red candle. So there was no immediate. Look at this one. Look at this guy. Good. For example, look at this guy now. When this guy crossed back, this is a strong red candle. Immediately it went in your direction. This was what? If you had seen this, this is an evening star. So all these things are what you're going to be using to make up your trade journal. Do you understand? This is a bullish engulfing candle. So the red line crossed the blue line by a bullish engulfing candle, and market went straight in your direction. You see it? So this is basically how to keep a trade journal. All right. Let me show you something, for example, that that I was working on. Okay. So this is something that is like a swing trader that I was trying to work on. Okay, guys, look at this. Look at this, guys. So I have, I'm just looking out for gold. All right. So I have, what do you call it? The day. I have the date. I have the buy or sell. What is triggering it? Is candle pattern. Okay. Hammer, inside up, regular engulfing, evening star, traditional engulfing, hammer, blah, 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 blah. You understand? You could see number of pips, 10,000 pips, 9,000 pips. You can see it. Okay. So now all this one that we are losing trades here, I now came to this. There are reasons. See it. Lost the trade, but here are a few thoughts. Engulfing is not really healthy. Engulfing is not really healthy. Too many weeks around the area. Then, okay, I check it. Let me see it for myself. Okay, I look at many, and I still wrote it here. All right. So this is how to keep a strong trade journal. Then besides that, you're also going to look at this one here. Demand violated, turned flip zone, but structural TP is at 2.64, not up to 3.25. All right. Double top loss dividers at flip zone, FIBEX. So a lot of things that you have to write down. If keeping a journal is boring to you, you are a gambler. Yes, I put it to you. If keeping a journal is boring, you are a gambler. You know what keeping a journal is going to do for you? All right. Before you take the trade, you would have to write it down. That period you are using to write it down is already killing the impulsive habit in you. For you to just see, they just posted something. They just posted, there's a signal somewhere. Let me quickly take this trade. No. Somebody may see this trade and say, this has broken below. But when you go to your journal, you check what your rules are. Your rule says the red line must cross the blue line. And you come here, red line has not crossed the blue line. So why am I hurrying? Do you understand? So by keeping a trade journal, you eliminate every emotions, number one. Number two, you eliminate impulsive trading. Number three, you have all the details of why you picked a trade, why that trade won, why that trade lost. Do we understand? So these are some of the reasons why keeping a trade journal is very, very, very important. Okay. So guys, that's all about keeping a trade journal. I'm going to open right now for questions and answers on keeping a trade journal. So if you want to ask a question, you can unmute yourself, or you signify by raising up your hand. Signify by raising up your hand if you want to ask questions about keeping a trade journal, so that we now go into the analysis that we have for the week.